There is a pattern I keep seeing across industries, across geographies, across company sizes. Organizations invest in AI and get mediocre results. The tool is not the problem, the mental model is. Most companies are using AI, and most of them are doing it wrong. Not because they choose the wrong tools, not because they lack budget, not because their teams are not smart enough. They are doing it wrong because they are asking the wrong question. The question most companies ask is, how can AI help us do what we already do faster? That is the wrong question, and the answer to the wrong question always leads you in the wrong direction. When the internet arrived, most companies used it to put their brochure online. They took what existed and moved it to a new medium. They did not rethink the business, they just digitized the surface. 10 years later, the companies that survived were not the ones who digitized their brochure. They were the ones who asked a different question. What becomes possible now that was impossible before? Amazon did not build a faster bookstore. They rebuilt the entire logic of commerce. We are at the same inflection point with AI, and most companies are making the exact same mistake. They are digitizing their brochure. A company hires an AI tool to summarize emails, another uses it to generate marketing copy faster, another builds a chatbot for customer service to reduce headcount. These are not wrong uses, but they are not strategic uses. They are efficiency plays dressed up as transformation. When you treat AI as a faster version of what you already have, you get marginal gains. When you treat AI as a new operating layer, you get structural advantages. Those are not the same thing, and the gap between them will define which companies survive the next decade. Not what task can AI automate, but what decisions, processes, and structures become possible now that were not possible before. A traditional company has a sales team. They prospect, qualify, follow up, close. The AI version of that company does not just give the sales team an AI assistant. It redesigns the entire revenue architecture. AI handles qualification at scale. AI monitors signals across thousands of accounts simultaneously. Humans focus on relationships, judgment, and closing. The result is not a faster sales team. It is a fundamentally different sales organization, one that can operate at a scale that was previously impossible. That is the difference between efficiency and architecture. Companies implement AI department by department. Marketing gets its tools. Operations gets its tools. Finance gets its tools. Nobody connects them. The result is a collection of isolated automations that do not talk to each other. You have AI, but you do not have intelligence. Real intelligence requires integration. A company that uses AI correctly is not a company with AI tools. It is a company where AI is the connective tissue of how the organization thinks and operates. That is a different architecture. It requires a structural decision, not a technology decision. Companies implement AI without changing how they make decisions. They add AI to existing processes. They keep the same approval chains. They keep the same reporting structures. AI does not improve broken processes. It accelerates them, which means it accelerates the waste, the inefficiency, and the misalignment faster than before. If your decision making is slow, AI will show you exactly how slow it is. If your data is unreliable, AI will make decisions on unreliable data at scale. If your strategy is unclear, AI will execute an unclear strategy with perfect efficiency. The organizations that benefit most from AI are not the ones with the most tools. They are the ones with the clearest thinking. AI is not a technology problem, it is a thinking problem. The companies that will win the next decade are not the ones that adopt AI the fastest. They are the ones that redesign their architecture around what AI makes possible. Most companies are running an old operating system. They are installing new applications on top of it. The applications run slowly, they crash, they do not perform as expected. The solution is not a better application. The solution is a new operating system. That is what AI native organizations are building, not faster better versions of the past, something structurally different. The real risk of using AI wrong is not that you waste money on tools. The real risk is that while you are optimizing the present, someone else is building the future. And by the time you notice, the gap is already too large to close.